1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins and Trevor.
Something in that line, saying, their girlfriends used to buck them, saying, what you thinking? They don't actually believe that men can sit down and think nothing, like absolutely nothing. And it's true. I don't know if it's true in your case. What do you?
Well, I think it's a difficult one, really, because, you seem to be very sure that as you sit on the bed, in the morning or whatever, your mind is empty of any thoughts. Now, you did say then, at one point you said, well, what am I doing sitting here? So clearly a thought came in. Do you not find when you are awake, assuming you weren't almost asleep in that situation, do you not find that you have to try, if you like, and empty your mind, and that thoughts, irrespective, will jump into your mind, even thinking about not thinking about anything? It kind of goes in on itself. Do you really believe that you can think nothing? You've got no thoughts in your head at any given time?
Right. Okay. So I'm going to answer that question. Well, let me just think. So what I'm thinking is, and I could be right or wrong, either way, but what I'm thinking is, there's definitely a time period that I don't measure and I don't keep track of it, but there's definitely a time period. It might be 20 minutes, it might be 10 minutes, it might be 5 minutes, it could be an hour, where I sit there and there's no single thought in my head. I'm not thinking about anyone, I'm not thinking about anything, I'm not even thinking about what I'm going to do during the day. I'm just sat there. But I don't know how long that would be, because I don't measure it. I don't sit down, because obviously you're not thinking, so you're not going to think to measure it, are you? So I'm not thinking, I've been sat here for 20 minutes, I've been sat here for, but I don't think it. But as to when the next thought now comes into my head, I don't know, but I'm sure that I possess the ability to sit down and not think anything at all.
Can you bring that on at a moment's notice? Can you say, right, I'm sitting down, I'm a bit tired, I'm going to sit here and not think anything? I mean, in other words, is it a benefit to you? Do you feel better when you've had a period of not thinking? That's
a very good question. Now, it's auxiliary. It's not something that I bring on. Does that make sense? I don't, like some people can go into a sort of a meditative state.
Well, I was going to say, it's meditation, isn't it?
So that's some people can go into a meditative state where, they force the mind to be empty, at least for a period of time, where, they sit down there and they just, it's nothing but emptiness. I don't bring it up on, and it just happens. So it's totally involuntary. So I don't know.
How often does it happen? How often does that happen?
Oh, I have it more than it can happen at any time. The only time that I would recollect is when I then come back to, consciousness. Yeah. Well, I'm not unconscious, but sort of like mental consciousness. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And I go, right, hang on a minute. I'm supposed to, and then that's when all the thoughts start rushing in. All my worries, all my fears, and everything just, it's like a big rush of it. And
we're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Wednesday afternoon. Hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does. And fund the aim of everything Cuz does.